Hey, welcome to this third and final workout for bar chords. If you can, take a minute right now to download the PDF that goes along with this workout. It's a full 13 pages long of a PDF that goes for all three workouts. We're going to be primarily working on pages 9 through 13 for this. The link for that is in the YouTube description down below. And we can get, if you got your guitar and got it all tuned up, then let's go ahead and get started. Initially, we worked on the finger exercises, getting the finger strength. I hope that you've been doing that and have been strengthening that index finger. Remember, the power for bar chords comes from this index finger right there. That's what we need to do. As you're playing bar chords, remember to lower your wrist. You don't want to be up like this. As your arm tires, he's going to want to go up like this. Lower that. The pressure is almost coming back onto the neck like that. Last time, workout 2, we focused on 6-string bar chords. Now we're going to focus on 5th-string bar chords and kind of putting it all together. So if you have your PDF in front of you, go ahead and take a look at page 9. Page 9 is where workout 3 starts. And we're going to start off with a very important exercise. So I have about 8 or 9 exercises here, and then we're going to go into some challenge workouts of these bar chords to really get them underneath your fingers. So I'll try and not go too fast, but I want to make sure we cover what we need to cover. All right, so take a look at this first example, exercise 1. This is page 9 of our PDF. Bar chords with an added 3rd finger. All right, we practiced last time in workout 2, or maybe even workout 1, we practiced adding the bar and a 2nd finger, the 2nd finger. Now we're going to have the bar and we're going to practice adding that 3rd finger. So take a look at what's happening here. I didn't include the music notation because I just wanted you to see kind of the pattern of it. So here's the deal. If I'm up here at the 4th, I'm going 4 strings, a bar at 4 strings, and I'm at the 5th fret. So put your finger there, your index finger covering 4 strings at the 5th fret. Okay, now I'm going to put my 3rd finger, so we're going to get our 3rd finger added to this bar, and we're going to put him 2 frets over at the 7th fret on the 3rd string. So I've got a bar that's covering 4, and I've got my 3rd finger on the 3rd string at the 7th fret. You should end up with a chord that sounds like this. There you go. Everybody got that chord? Okay, now we're going to take the exact same shape of our hand, and we're going to move everybody up a string set. So we've got a 5th string bar, and then we're going to add our 3rd finger to now the 4th string. There you go. And producer, if you could lower the effects slider just a little bit, that would be great. So now we've gone from this to this, and the last one, or the 3rd one, we're doing a 6-string bar, and we have our 3rd finger on the 5th string now. So you see what we're doing? We're doing. All right, there you go. So that's going to be our pattern. So we're going to go nice and slow. You do it with me. We'll do maybe 4 beats each on each of these. Here you go. Start on that first 2 bars. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3. Move to the next one. 2, 3, 4. Move to the 3rd one. And we'll hold that for 8 counts, let's say. 1, 2. Do that same thing again. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold that bar. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now move it up a half step, so now you're at the 6th fret. We're going to do the same exercise. 1, 2, you know what to do. 2, 3. Hold that bar. That's the whole gig, is holding the bar. And then the last one. 2, 3, 4. Hold it as long as you can. Go back down to the 4th string. Ready? And do that again. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. I'm moving the entire shape. That is a primo exercise. Okay, let's do it a little bit faster. Maybe we can even do it with our track. Go back to the 5th fret. The 5th fret. A 1, 2, a ready, go. 1, then the 5th string 1, then the 6th string 1. 2, 3, 4. Do it again, and ready, go. Try and get it as clear as you can get it. If it's still a little muted, that's okay. That's okay. It just means you're working on the finger string. Half step up, half step up. 2, 3. We're going to do that one again. A 1, a 2, you know what to do. 5, 6, 7, 8. A great little exercise. Take some time. That one, you can tell, is building that first finger muscle there. Just because I did it a couple times, if you need to, pause this and come back and watch it later and do that with me again, or go in different spots. You'll find your first finger will toughen up. All right, now we need to learn the notes on the 5th string. Last time we learned the notes on the 6th string. Now we're going to learn the notes on the 5th string. Now the rules still apply. There's only a half step between B and C, and only a half step between E and F. Everything else has 2 steps or 2 frets between. Okay, a whole step if you want to think of it that way. So take a look at this. On this one, the 5th string, okay, the strings are always numbered from the one closest to the floor. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. So now we're on the 5th string, which is the, if you're going from the ceiling, that's the 6th. The one next to that is the 5th, okay? That is an A, okay? And there we have an A. All right, so the A, now we go up 2 frets. There's a B there. You do this with me. At the 3rd fret is a C. Now, that was our half step. Now everything else is 2 frets in between. D at the 5th. E at the 7th. Here's our half step. F at the 8th. G at the 10th. And then A, you can always check yourself at the double dots of your guitar. That A should be the same as it is as it would be open. Let's do it again, okay? This is important. All these 5th string chords we're working on this time are going to be based off of these roots. So let's try it again. You say it with me. A, open A starts at A, 2nd fret B, 3rd fret C, 5th fret D, 7th fret E, 8th fret F, 10th fret G, and then 12th fret, the double dot, A. Okay, freeze, stay right there. We're going to work our way back down. So here we start at this high A, then down 2 frets for G, down 2 frets for F, only 1 fret for E, down 2 frets for D, 2 frets for C, only 1 fret here for B, and then we're back to open. All right, we're going to go up and down one more time. You say and play the notes with me. Ready? Here we go. Let's do it together. A, then B, then C, then E, then F, then, that's E, F, I got confused there, then G, then A. Okay, freeze. We're going to go right back down again. A, 10th G, F, E, D, C, B, A. All right, let's do a little quiz, little game here. You ready? All right, I'm going to call out a letter. You find it. Ready? C. Find it. 1, 2, 3. Now find an F. Find me an F. 3, 2, 1. There you go. Hey, B flat. So you have to go to B and then go flat. Remember, flats are this way. B flat. Ready? 3, 2, 1. There you go. What about a D sharp? D sharp. There's D. There's D sharp. 3, 2, 1. What about an A flat? Oh, tricky, tricky. I can't go any lower than the open A, so I've got to go to the high A up here at the 12th and then go back 1 fret. There's A flat. What about C sharp? Ready? C sharp. 3, 2, 1. Let's see. What about F sharp? 3, 2, 1. B. 3, 2, 1. B. E. E. 3, 2, 1. E. A. You got 2 choices. 3, 2, 1. A. Or you can go high. Let's go to D. Ready? 3, 2, 1. D. G. 3, 2, 1. There you go. C. Last one. 3, 2, 1. There you go. Okay? That's all of the notes on the 5th string. Now, if you're still struggling with where these things are at, take a pause it, and take time and figure those out. But anyway, that's what they are. Okay? So we have done exercise 1. We have done exercise 2. Now let's get into the chords. All right. Now these minor 7th chords are going to be the first batch that we're going to look at for the 5th string. So take a look at that. This is the bottom of page 9. Look at that minor 7th chord. I've got a bar, 5-string bar. I've got my 2nd finger on the 2nd string. And I've got my 3rd finger now on the 4th string. Okay, so let's form that again. We do the 5-string bar. We're doing it up here at B at the 2nd fret. I add my 2nd finger on the 2nd string. And I add my 3rd finger on the 4th string. And that is a minor 7th form. A 5th string minor 7th form. But Steve, didn't we learn a 6th-string minor 7th form? Hey, we sure did. It's right there. But now we're going to learn the 5th string versions of them. Okay? There's the minor 7th chord. Remember, the diamond is indicating the root. So when you see the diamond on the 5th string there at the 2nd fret, that's a B. And so this is a, not just any old minor 7th, this is a B minor 7th. If I go up to a C at the 3rd fret, do the same chord, it's a C minor 7th. There you go. Okay? Take a look at the top of page 10. All right, so let's get some practice moving these minor 7ths around. B, we're going to go between a B minor 7th at the 2nd, C minor 7th at the 3rd, D minor 7th at the 5th, and then E minor 7th up here at the 7th. We'll do each of these measures twice. Now, remember our little power chord rhythm? We're not doing power chords, but remember our rhythm? There you go. Okay? So we're going to do that. Maybe we can even do it with a track. Nah, it's a little bit fast. We won't do it with the track just yet. We'll just do it slow. Repeat each measure twice. 1 and 2 and ready, go, and. Rest. You don't have to put your hand down. Just release the pressure. Up a half step, C minor. Then we do it again. Up 2 frets for the D minor 7th. Then up 2 more frets for an E minor 7th. I'm just doing all downstrokes. There you go. Now, we're going to do that one more time. I realize I went through that a little bit fast. Okay. Now, your bar chord may be a little buzzy and stuff like that. Remember what we talked about in the 1st and the 2nd workouts. That's an issue of hand strength. So just make sure that your fingers are in the right spot. Try and have that 1st finger straight as can be. Straight. Okay. If you need to overshoot it a little bit to where the string is not kind of in this natural knuckle indentation there, then experiment with doing that. Let's do it one more time, a little bit slower. Da, 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 ready, go, and. Release the pressure, put it back on. Slide up a half step, put the pressure back on. Then we release it, then we put it back on. Then we're going to go up 2 frets to D minor. Release the pressure, You don't have to take your fingers off. Just take the pressure. So it's almost kind of a pumping motion. It's almost a pumping motion with your hand. On, off, on, off. And you find if you don't completely take your hand down from the fretboard, it's a little bit easier to keep the shape of the chord. Take a look at the next one. You guys are doing great. Now I want you to see something. Does this form, let's move this up here to a C. Does that form look familiar from last week? That's the exact same shape. If I move everything up a string set, that's the dominant seventh shape from the 6-string version of it. So if I went between a C minor seventh to a G seventh, I just move everything up a string set. So do you see what I'm doing? I'm moving the same shape up a string set. Same shape down a string set. Okay? And I also have a little bit of a different rhythm there. So what do I have there? I have sort of then the G7. So do you see what I'm doing? I'm just taking the same shape and moving them all together. Now here's a trick. Don't move them finger, 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 and then finger, finger, finger. Don't do that. You want to start landing these as a shape, as one unit, boom, instead of finger, finger, finger. Now when you just start, you do them by fingers. But as you get more familiar with them, you start landing them as a shape. That's where we're wanting to go. Okay, so see if you could do exercise 4 with me. 1 and 2 and slow and ready, go. G7. Do those 2 chords again. Back to C minor, back down. Back to G7. Let's do that again. Do it again, do it again. Remember on the C minor 7th, I don't play that last 6th string. It's just a 5-string chord. Freeze. So on all of these 5-string bars, I'm not playing that 6th string. But Steve, how do you get it from not sounding? Well, all right, this is a little more advanced, but just hear me out. If you look ever so carefully, and we don't have a shot that close enough, but if you look ever so carefully at my first finger, you can see that he is just barely touching that 6th string. So I've actually plucked that 6th string. It wouldn't be open, because his top part of his finger is touching that 6th string and just kind of muting it out. So just in case I accidentally do hit the 6th string, it's just going to be a muted note. Now, this particular note does happen to be in that chord, that 5th string chord, so a lot of folks will just kind of play it as part of it, but you'll hear it kind of gets a little muddy when you do that. If you can be accurate and only hit from the 5th string down on those 5th string chords, that would be ideal. Look at the next 2 bars. This would be the D minor 7th to the A 7th. So we shift up 2 frets, D minor 7th, 2, ready, go, N. Then everything down a string set. Back to up a string set. Do it again, do it again. You can even make up your own rhythm. Okay, now look at the next 2 bars, the last 2 bars in exercise 4, page 10. It's an F minor 7th. All right, ready? Find an F minor 7th. Where's it at? Where's it at? I got to find that F. A, B, C, D, E, F. Now form the minor 7th, and then a C7. Tonight I wanted to work on an acoustic so you could see that you can do bar chords on an acoustic. It's a little trickier. Takes a little bit more hand strength, but it is possible. Okay, F minor 7th. 1, 2, ready. Any rhythm you want. Do it again, do it again. Hey, a little trick. This is not even in the book. A little trick you could do, a little funky thing you can do. Let's go to maybe the 5th fret. What would this be? What would this chord be? A D minor 7th. So we're going to take this thing, and we're going to take we're going to be going on and off with our 3rd and 2nd finger. So I'm just going, and then back to that bar there. So the only thing that's moving, the bar stays still, and I want you to move this 3rd and 2nd finger off and on together. Can you do that? Just on, off, on, off. Hey, this is a really cool thing you can do on guitar. You hear it all the time. Hey, what's that Doobie Brothers song? China Grove, that's what that is. China Grove, okay? That's what's happening there. So yeah, little extra tidbit there for you. All right, so take a look at going a little bit further down the page. This is page 10, Long Train Running. Thank you. That's what it is. Thank you, Diane. Not China Grove. Long Train Running. Minor chords with a 5th string root. All right, so we've talked about the minor 7th. Now we're going to do its cousin, the minor. Okay? And what happens here is now I add 3 fingers. So I've already got the bar. I've got my 3rd finger on the 4th string, my 2nd finger on the 2nd string, and now I'm going to squeeze my pinky in on the 4th string. So right underneath the 3rd finger, I'm going to squeeze my pinky in there. Okay, so try that. I know that's a little tricky. It's a little tight there. Do your best you can to try and get those clear. Okay, and don't get discouraged if it's not too clear. Just keep working at the hand strength part of the problem, and those will clear right up. Okay. All right. So take a look at the next one. This is exercise 5, down at the bottom of the page, on page 10. So we're going to go from the B minor 7th, and then I'm going to add my pinky to make the B minor. So we've learned 2 of the 5 shapes we're learning. Okay, so let's do that together. Play me the B minor 7th. Add your pinky down for the B minor. Take your pinky off. Let's do the B minor 7th again. Let's add it back on to the B minor. Hey, let's do it. What's the next measure? C sharp. Find me a C sharp. Where would that be? Can you find it? Ready? 3, 2, 1. At the 4th fret. Okay, so here's C sharp minor 7th. Ready, go. And then we put our pinky down for the C sharp minor. Pinky off for the C sharp minor 7th. Pinky on for the C sharp minor. If you're unsure of what it's actually doing, go individually through the notes. This pinky, going back to the bar, that's controlling the 7th, whether it's a regular minor or whether it's a minor 7th. Look at the next one. We're getting into some different chords. An E minor 7th. Where's an E minor 7th? Can you find it? Can you find it? 3, 2, 1. E minor 7th up here at the 7th fret. Ready? Go. Minor 7th first. And then a minor. Pinky down. 2, 3, 4. Pinky off. 2, 3. Pinky on. And then F sharp minor 7th we're going to do is the next one. Now you're way up here at the 9th fret. This is pretty high up. 2, 3, F sharp minor. I know it's tight. I know it's not much room. Sorry. It's just tight. As the frets get closer together as we go up the neck. So that's why once you get up here, kind of around the 10th fret, these bar chords aren't really that helpful. Okay? So that's why it's good to have bar chords on the 6th string that we can pull from, and now we can pull them from the 5th string, so that I can avoid getting up here in the stratosphere and where it gets a little bit too tight. Flip the page. Flip the page, my young friends. All right, so we're at page 11 now. Let me just check my tuning here. Okay, take a look at exercise 6. Okay, exercise 6. We're going to mix open and bar chords. Okay, so take a look. We've got an A, regular old open A, and then a B minor 7th, which would be at the 2nd fret. And then I'm switching over to the 6-string versions, and I do an F sharp minor 7th. And then back to an open D. So I'm switching between an open to a 5th string bar chord, to a 6th string bar chord, back to an open chord. And look at that rhythm. 2. That's the rhythm. Da, da, da. Okay, we're going to do that again. 1, 2, ready. Exercise 6. 1, 2, down, up. Switch to B minor 7th. F sharp minor 7th. D. Okay, remember, if it's going too fast, one of the tricks we can do is we're going to do each measure, repeat it. Okay, so we're going to repeat each measure. So we'll do the A twice, the B minor twice. Okay, ready? 1, 2, do it again. Ready? Twice. 1, and do it again. A, and B minor 7th. And do it again. Think F sharp minor 7th. So we're always looking ahead. We're playing in one spot, but we're looking ahead. Here comes that open D. Hey, let's do that again. A little bit faster. Do it again. A. 1, 2. And 2. Now comes a B minor. Be thinking about these shapes before you get there. Here comes that F sharp minor. Jump. And D. Do it again, one more time, just for fun. What's for fun? 2. 1, 2. B minor. Good job, good job. Okay, we're starting to put the gas on a little bit there and speed up. Exercise 7. Now we're going to jump just like we did a couple exercises back where we went from this and we jumped and did the same shape to the dominant 7th, the minor 7th. The 5th string minor 7th is the same shape as the 6th string dominant 7th. Well, that pattern works as well with the minor form. So if I go up here to the exercise 7, it starts on a C, so that's the 3rd fret. And it's not the C minor 7th, it's the C minor, so I've got this pinky on. But then if I move this whole picture down a string set to right underneath it, that's a G major. Okay? C minor, G major. Wouldn't it be convenient if they were both minor? But unfortunately, due to the tuning of the guitar and stuff like that, it doesn't work that way. So you got to kind of learn the different shapes. But there's not that many shapes because some of them kind of overlap like these do. Okay, so that rhythm for exercise 7, if I did it nice and slow, would be go. Down, up, up. Now, so there's this silent down in between those. So let's do it really, really super slow. 1 and 2 and 7 and ready, go. Down, up, switch, up, do it again, and. Now we go to the C minor 7th, just pause. We're going to jump to the C minor 7th, take the pinky off, and now we're jumping between the C minor 7th and the dominant 7th of the other form, the same shape, okay? So C minor 7th starts that 3rd measure. Ready, and go, and. G7. Do it again, and. And ready, okay? Now remember, if this is going too fast, when you play it back, you can always go down there to the YouTube settings, that little gear at the bottom right-hand corner, and slow it down. And that'll allow you to still play in the same key, but we're slower. Let's do that one again. Ready? Exercise 7 starts out with the minor, and then we do the minor 7th. We take the pinky off and do the same shift. Okay, here we go. Exercise 7 one more time. 1, 2, go, ready, and go, and. Do it again, do it again. Now Now the minor 7th, so we take the pinky off. Okay, see how that works? All right, now we've done minors. We've done minor 7ths. Now of the 5th string family, we're going to go to the next two. These are twins, okay? This is the dominant 7th forms. So take a look at those two forms there. Now we get our pinky involved, but he's now down, not on the 3rd string where he was, he's down now on the 2nd string. So the 2nd finger's not involved at all. 3rd finger's on the 4th string, pinky's on the 2nd string. And remember, it's all done off that 1st finger root. That's the dominant 7th form, like a B7th, a C7th, a G7th, an F7. It's a dominant 7th form, okay? Okay, so that's that. Now, his twin, his cousin or whatever, is the suspended 7th. So what happens with the suspended 7ths? All right, just hang with me. You got to stretch that pinky out one more fret. So actually he is at the 5th fret. Oh my goodness, that is a big stretch. Yes, it is a big stretch. Okay, you approach the guitar with an open hand, not like this, an open hand. Okay, so we need to get used to using and controlling these open and close type muscles in our hands as well. You've got 3 types. The type that when I pull him, my finger goes up. That's one type of muscle. I've got another when I tighten up him, the muscle goes in. And then the 3rd type is this side to side scissor kind of motion. That's the 3rd type of muscle in there. And that's what this one works. Pinky moving out to that. Just try that with me. Okay? So just do this dominant 7th with the pinky at the 3rd fret, or at the 4th fret there, 2nd string. And then we stretch it out for the suspended, then back, just to kind of practice that, going out, going back, going in, then out, then back in, then back out. See what you're controlling? You're controlling just that pinky muscle. Now, if that's tough for you, and it would be, if you haven't done that before, that's going to be a tough move. Okay? Just work on it. Work on trying to get that. Hey, y'all are talking about stretching there on the chat. Let's do a little bit of that. Okay? Fingertip to fingertip. Go ahead and put your pick down for a second. Fingertip to fingertip. Open hand, as open as you can get it. Okay? Stretch those muscles out. Stretch those muscles as far apart as you can get those fingers. Okay, you're not trying to break your hands. Break your fingers. We're just stretching. Okay? All right. All right, take a look at exercise 8 down there. Take a look at exercise 8. Now, this one starts at a D. Okay, do you remember where D is at? D is at the 5th fret. A, B, C, D. Okay, so we're going to form the D7 first with the pinky in, and then we're going to go to the D7, suspended 7, with the pinky out. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. And pinky out, D suspended. Pinky back in. Do it again, D7th. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. It's tough. It's a tough little exercise. My guitar, all these lights are making my guitar kind of get a little funky on tuning here. All right, take a look at the 3rd measure, which we go up to an E. So we're going to do the same exercise, and we're going to be in an E at the 7th fret. Okay, so go up to the 7th fret. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and pinky out, E suspended. Pinky back in and pinky out, ready, go. Okay, so let's do all of that. Go back to exercise 8. D7 starts at the D. 1 and 2 and ready, go, N. Pinky out, D suspended. Repeat, back to pinky in, N. Pinky out, ready, go. Now we're going to go up to E7, up 2 frets, in, N. Pinky out, N. Back to in. Great job. We've done minor sevenths. We've done minors. We've done dominant sevenths. And now we have done suspended sevenths. And now we finally get to major. The major shape in 5th string roots, okay? 5th string bar land. Okay? Now, this one is difficult. Okay? I'm just going to tell it to you. It's difficult. So there's 2 different ways to do it. So typically, we try and avoid this one at all. If at all possible, we generally try and avoid this one as guitar players. But let me just show it to you, because just in case you might get into a situation where you're going to need to use this one, you've got at least 2 shapes you can use. All right, so the first one, this is top of page 12, is I've got 2, 3, and 4. Actually, just like an A chord, if you want to think about it, an open A, and then just scoot that up 2 frets, add a bar, and we get a B major. Yes, it's nasty. It's terrible. I'm sorry. Such a big stretch, and it takes a while to get it well enough to you can do. So that one works better for these lower hands, okay? Now, the next one, because that one is so hard to get with that bar and all of these squeezed in there together, we have another cheat way of doing it, which is to bar your 3rd finger. Up at this point, we've barred the 1st finger, but in this next form, we've got a 1st finger on that B, and then I bar 3 strings with the with my 3rd finger. Now, wait. Don't play the 1st string. Say that with me. Don't play the 1st string, or else you end up with this, which is a beautiful B6th chord. But people are going to, if you're playing in a band and you playing that, folks are going to turn around and go, what are you doing? Okay, so we just do the inside 4 strings. Now, could you use your pinky for it? Well, I guess you could, but generally the pinky is going to be weaker than the 3rd finger, so the 3rd finger might be strong enough to handle that bar. See how that works? Okay. Those are the 2 shapes. Both of them are ugly. I'm sorry. They're just ugly. But we do the best we can with them. Okay? Take a look at the next line down. This is the whole bar chord family, 5th string bar chord family. Play this with me. We're going to start on a B minor 7th. Ready, go. Put your pinky down for the B minor. Now take your 2nd finger off. Put your pinky down a string. That's the B7th. Now move that pinky out 1 fret. That's the B suspended 7th. Okay, now do 2, 3, and 4 like that. Very tough to do. Then the last one, we have this 3rd finger bar. Only the inside strings. Don't play that last string. Okay, we're going to do that one more time. You do it with me. You do it with me. You're doing great. Hang in there. Come on, come on. B minor 7th. Here comes the B minor. Ready? Pinky down. 2nd finger off, pinky down a string, B7th. B7 suspended, start that pinky out. Good. B major, 2, 3, and 4 all together, then this full bar. As clear as you can get it, and I realize it may not be very clear, then we practice the one with the 3rd finger bar like that. Now, let's give your hand a rest. I know your hand is probably tired at this point. Now, if you're wrestling with some motor skill issues, tendinitis, or things like that, obviously don't do anything to the point of pain. Once it starts hurting, back off. Come back at it later. Okay? It's about building up the muscle. There's no advantage in playing through the pain. That doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way. Playing through the pain. That may be great for the Olympics. It's terrible for guitar. Once you hit that point of pain with your guitar, stop. Let me tell you in a more serious way, don't go past that point of pain. Because very quickly past that point of pain, you could get into serious tendon damage. Okay, do not go past that point of pain. I'm going to play another hour after that and be a real man and do it. Yeah, you're going to be a fool to do that, and you're going to wake up the next day with a hand that can't move, and about 3 weeks later you're going to be in a cast. Don't do that. Tendon pain is real pain. Tendinitis, carpal tunnel are real things, and if you ever wrestled with it, they are debilitating. Do not go past that point of pain. Once you feel it starting to get tight, relax. Go do something else for a while. Okay? Take a look at number 12. Or this is page 12, exercise 10. Okay, we're going to practice just going through these different shapes. Okay? Playing through these different shapes. So take a look at this first one. It's a B minor. And now we're going to practice going from a 5th string B minor to a 6th string B minor. So I got to remember, okay, where these notes are on these various parts of the string. Okay? So here we go. There's a B minor 7th there. Where's a B minor 7th on the 6th string? Well, I got to count it up. E, F, G, A, B. So these two are B minor 7th. Okay, practice that. Go from the 2nd fret, B minor 7th, 5th string, to the 7th fret, full bar, B minor 7th. These are both the same chord. Just practice jumping back and forth with them a little bit. Let's do another set. Let's do an F sharp minor. We'll start with the 6th string version this time. And then where's an F sharp minor on the 5th string? Well, I got to count all the way up. A, B, C, D, E, F sharp. Have to adjust my hand way up there. Open it for this, and then close it real tight for this. Try it one more time. F sharp minor to the 5th string F sharp minor. Let's do some other shapes. We're going to start with a D7th on the 5th string. And now the D7th, I have to go jump way up here, which is tough to do, especially on acoustic. Try that D7th down here. D7th up here. Let's do the majors just to torture you. C major down here. And then a C bar, full 6th string bar here. Go back to that C major. Go back to the 6th string version. Very good. Flip the page. You, my friend, are on the home stretch. Here we go. Here we go. This is the bonus round. Now, if these exercises look similar, look the same as what you've already done, it's the same as, the end of workshop 2, okay, workout 2. Okay, but now we're going to incorporate these 5th string bar chords into these exercises, okay? So look at this first bar chord challenge. Well, let's think about this. I want economy of motion. So now I don't have to jump all over the neck. I can now switch between 6th string versions and 5th string versions. So what do we have there? We got an F. Probably the best way to play that would be down here at the 1st fret, 6th string version. G minor, well, probably the easiest place to do that would be up 2 frets and to play the minor form in the 6th string version. Now this C7, I could do an open C7, which is perfectly cool, but I'm going to just, because we're practicing the 5th string forms, let's do the 5th string form, which is right underneath. Look at that, it's right underneath the G minor. And there's the C7th right there at the 3rd fret. Now you'll notice I did not put in the chord blocks for you. I'm weaning you off of those, so you have to kind of remember what the forms are. Okay, so we have F major, 6th string version. Then we shift up to G minor. Okay, let's do it together. 1 and 2 and bar chord challenge 1, go. Down, up, rest, do it again. Then shift, I don't move the thing, I just do the shift. 2, 1, and ready, go. G minor, rest, rest. Now we're going to go up to C7, which is right underneath. This is the 5th string version, and ready, go. Let's do it again. Back to F, a little bit faster. 2 and F, and ready, go. Rest. Just release the pressure. Don't take your fingers off. Go up to the G minor, and ready, and go and. Now just shift down to the C7. Don't move, don't make big moves, just little moves with the C7, and. We're gonna do this one again. Do it again. Back to F. Do it again. Back to F, N. Shift up, move up to the G minor. 2, ready, second finger off, and. C7th is right underneath it. Put that pinky down, ready, and ready, go. Good. Good, guys. You're doing well. Okay, bar chord challenge 2. All right, each one of these is working a different problem. All right, bar chord challenge 2. Well, B minor 7th. Well, probably the easiest place to play this would be down here. As opposed to way up there, I'm going to play it down here. Then A, well, I could do an open A. That's great. F sharp suspended. And again, I don't want to jump. I don't want to go way up high. So I'm going to stay right here in the neighborhood. There's the F sharp suspended. 7th suspended. To the F sharp 7. I just take my pinky, switch to the second finger. Just practice that for a second. Go from the pinky to the second finger. Pinky to the second finger. One more time. Pinky to the second finger. Okay, here we go. Let's do bar chord challenge number 2. B minor 7th starts it, so nope, your pinky's not involved. 1 and 2 and go. Open A, ready, go. 6th string F sharp, pinky down. Switch to the 7th, which is the second finger, and we're going to do this again. Freeze, 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 freeze. Remember, the B minor 7th is the same shape, just right underneath. All I need to do is this, from this F sharp 7, move it, this everybody down a string set, and I'm down B minor 7th. Ready? Here we go. Let's do it again. B minor 7th, ready, go. Open A, ready, go. F sharp sus with the pinky down. Switch to the second finger, F sharp 7. Do it again. Do it again. Slide everything down B minor 7th. Little bit faster. F sharp sus, ready, go. F sharp 7, ready, second finger. There you go. Bar chord challenge 3. Got 3 more. Bar chord challenge 3. Open A, the easiest place to do that. F sharp minor 7th, well, 2nd fret, F sharp 6th fret would be the way to do that, or 6th string version. B minor 7th, 5th string right underneath it, and then I'm back to A. Now we're getting into a little bit of a strumming pattern here too. So just for a second, we'll kind of shake things off for a second, and I want you to do this strumming pattern. This is the 3rd strumming pattern. Just do that with me. Down, down, up, down, up. Just on an A. Just stay there. Just stay there. Do it again. Relax that. Wrist. I don't want to tense up. I'm not a robot. I'm not doing that. I'm relaxed. I'm relaxed. This wrist is relaxed. Do it again. 1, 2, and go, and. Just relax. Okay, we're going to do each of these measures. This is number 3. We're going to do each measure twice. Okay, give you a chance to do it. 1, 2, and go, A. Do it again. Here comes that F sharp minor 7th. Do that and measure again. B minor 7th right underneath it. Open A. Okay. Wait. Give your hand a chance to rest. Shake it out a little bit. Okay. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're in the home stretch. You can do it. 1, 2. Do it again. Do it again. Go. Each measure twice. F sharp minor 7, yeah. B minor 7. A. One more time. Do it again, a little bit faster. Little bit faster. Go. Each measure twice. F sharp minor 7th, here we go. B minor 7th. A. Hey, that one's pretty fun. Maybe we can play that with the track. 1, 2, we're gonna do it with a track now. 1, 2, ready, go. Kind of sounds a little off from the track, but we were at the right tempo, weren't we? I think we were. 1, do it again, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Have our emphasis for the track, and for this is on different parts of the beat. That's what sounds so funky on it. Bar chord challenge number 4. This one's in 3/4 time. Okay. Whew. What can we do? F, 6-string bar. Hey, let's do an open C just to give our hand a little bit of a rest, and then we'll have to do a G minor 7th. Hey, for this C7, let's do our 5th string version right there. Oh, I remember this one. F. Open C, F, C, F. Here we go, number 3. 1, ready, go. F. Here comes the open C. Then G minor 7th. Then we're going to go to the 5th string version of the C7. F. Open C. Back to F. Do it again. 2, 3, 1. Ready, go. F, open C, just 3 C's down, then G minor 7th, 5th string C, 7th, back to F, open C, all right, come on, we need to land this ship. You guys are doing great. Hang in there. We got one more. This is the final exam right here. If you can pass this, you've done it. Bar chord challenge number 5. All right, we got a whole mess of chords, okay? B minor, 5th string version would probably be good for that. E7th, hey, we could do an open E7th. We could do an open A minor. We could do an open D7th. All of these, do you see how I'm choosing chords that are in the same neighborhood? G minor, there's no way around it. I'm gonna have to go up for G minor. But the C7th is right underneath it, so I could do my 5th string version of that. Then I have 6th string F. Ooh, maybe I'll do my 5th string major form, maybe with that 3rd finger bar. Back to the F. We better go slow. I mean, we better go stinking slow, and then we'll speed it up. Ready? Starts on that B minor first. Let's do each measure twice. Do each measure twice. 2 and 3 and ready, go. Do it again, do it again. Open A minor, open D7. That's an upstroke there. Down, up. G minor, 3rd fret, 6th string. C7 right underneath it. Do it again. F and ready, go. F, B flat with a bar, F. Okay, we're gonna do this one more time. Do it one more time. 1 and 2 and ready, go, and. Do it again, B minor, and. Open A minor, D7, go. Do it again, and. G minor, ready, go. C7's right underneath it. F to B flat to F. B flat right. Sorry. Do it again, 2. Just that last measure. Ready, go. Rest. Okay, we're going to do the whole thing. No double measures. Just read it right through. Every measure is just one time. Ready? 2. Do it again. Do it again. Go. A minor to D. Go. G minor. Ready, go. F and ready, go. B flat. Come on, one more time. We're going to do it 2 more times. A little bit faster. 1, 2, ready, go. And A minor, D7. G minor, ready, go. F. B flat. Okay, one more time. 2, last time. 1, 2, ready, go. There you go. Woo! I worked you hard on this one. Hey, let me just encourage you just for a second. Be patient with your learning. Be patient with your learning. You're going to make a lot of mistakes. If you let every mistake frustrate you, you're never going to progress. You're just going to constantly be angry and frustrated, and eventually your guitar is going to end up underneath your bed or in your closet, and you're going to not look at it for another 10 years. Don't do that. Just relax. It's just guitar. Nobody's, you know, it's just guitar, okay? If we screw up, we hit a wrong note. You know, it's just how it is. And you're going to make lots of mistakes. The ones that progress in guitar are the ones that learn to let those frustrations go. It's just not helpful. The more anxious you get, the more your brain just can't handle the information. Okay, so just relax. This is going to take a while. If you don't get it right now, don't be angry. I'm never going to get it. Don't do that. You'll get it. This may be a 3-week problem. What if it's a 3-month problem? Are you willing to just wait on it and do the work and just wait for the results to come? Be patient with yourself. It's going to take you a while to get this. Nothing's wrong. It just takes a while to get it. Okay? All right. Hey, thank you guys for keeping up with us. I hope this has been a helpful series for you. Go back, review it, slow it down if you need to do the work that you need to do. You can get this. Don't believe the lie that you can't do bar chords. It just takes a little bit of effort consistently. You'll get it. Keep up the great work. Hey, I'm Steve Krenz for Guitar Gathering. We'll see you next time.